Y'all really did this on Father's Day? Y'all really did this on Father's Day. Feature damn Corlys, the sea snake, the worst father in damn Westeros or wherever we are over here. Get it, don't be timid when you ain't it, love a bone, give along, need it. My name is Ashley, and this is My Sweet Perspective, where I give my take on all things TV and movie related, and I am here to put you on, okay? That was by design, and I see what you're doing over here, House of Dragon. But y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Ashley. This is My Sweet Perspective, where I give my take on all the things TV and movie related. Y'all know I'm here to put you on, and we are back to talk House of the Dragon, the Battle of the Gullet, 66 minutes runtime, the season 3 premiere of House of the Dragon. And listen, we're over here. Now, what I will say, as the premiere, this is not exactly what I expected. I really wanted to feel more than I did. And I don't know if that's just because there's been such a gap in time between season 2 and season 3. But some of the things I think that really should have hit hard just didn't hit hard for me because I feel like y'all were asking for it. Honestly, the thing that honestly pissed me off the most was probably Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra. Because you can't trust a hoe. You can't trust Alicent under any circumstances. And y'all are gonna say, but Alicent meant for it. I don't give a damn. Her major issue for me and Alicent's major flaw is that she thinks more highly of herself than she ought to. Baby, you're just not that smart. And you have no clue who your damn kids are. But as we open up, we meet a new dragon, Sheepstealer, who I fear is my new favorite dragon, who's going to be super formidable. Now, whether Rhaena can handle Sheepstealer, I don't know. We're ultimately going to say, because Sheepstealer's not a game. I really thought she was over. I really thought she was going to end up mutton chops for Sheepstealer. I really did. He's the biggest, the baddest. Listen, and I'm over here for him, but I just don't know where this is going to go. At one point, that was probably the most thrilling part of the episode because the Sheepstealer going to kill your sister, Rhaena? I'm just saying that took me on a ride, but we start over there, and Rhaena was lent out to be the help. You go take care of these babies, and don't worry about a thing, Rhaena. We don't have enough dragons for you right now, girl. Go over here and do that. You're a little weakling. You're Daemon's little whatever. Go over there, sister. But now you've got a very formidable dragon, and we're gonna need that dragon, especially after the events of this episode. So now we go over here to the Red Keep and we see Aemond. Now, if y'all have been watching since day one, you know that Aemond Ben had mama issues. Ben had some sort of weird, freaky Oedipal complex. We just got to see it finally play out. And y'all are gonna say, but you had a lot to say on the vampire, on Damn the Vampire Lestat, and I do, and I have a lot to say over here as well. It's disgusting, and I blame Alicent because you raised this mongrel. You raised him. You raised him, and you're the reason why he's got these mama issues, and now you're acting all scared when he kissed you in the mouth. Girl, what you scared now for? What you scared now for? What are you scared now for, sister? Anyway, he's over here. He realizes Aegon's gone. He calls the Black Maester out and is going to chop his head off indiscriminately until somebody steps in and says, hey, he had nothing to do with it. Larys, the cripple foot fetishizer, he then took Aegon and they hit the road, Jack. And they sure enough are on the road because listen, if you stay here, Aemon's going to kill you. You'll no longer be king. We need to get the hell out of here. So let's go on the road. Very quickly, they get taken because you're not exactly damn inconspicuous, right? And Larys makes sure of that because basically they're like, you have to bend the knee, you have to give fealty over to Rhaenyra, queen of the Andals and the First Men and all the people, and if you don't, we're chopping your heads off. And Aegon, now deformed after his incident, is like, yeah, no, I'm not bending the knee. Larys is like, if you don't get your ass on your knees, he's refusing. The people said, off with their heads, like the Red Queen, off with their heads. And Larys jumps in and says, no, hold on, slow down 10 speed. Because this is actually King Aegon. This is him. And Aegon's like, yeah, no, it's not. No, it's not me. It's not me. It's not me. No, bro. No, 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 no. What are you doing? This is my, he's silly with the wine. And Larys is like, listen, here's this crown. All right. And so they're still like, well, damn, this is even better. Chop off their heads and take it to Queen Rhaenyra. Larys says, hold on, slow down again, 10 speed. Because what you really should be doing in this moment is using us as leverage for Rhaenyra. You're never going to live it down if you take us out and she doesn't know. The man says, all right, you're worth more delivered to the queen. Let's head off to Dragonstone. Now, how long it's going to take them to get to Dragonstone, damn it, I don't know, but we'll absolutely see. We remember at the end of season 2, Alicent had made her way over to Dragonstone to talk to Rhaenyra. Now, this is the part that pissed me off the most about this episode because Rhaenyra, and this is a rant in advance. This is kind of just a rant because Rhaenyra, girl, please. And I know you want to be king. I know you want to be king of the Seven Kingdoms. You don't want to be queen no more. I get it. But all of these theatrics and stuff that we see later on, and you ripping up, I have the heart of a king. Okay, girl. All right, sir. If that's what you want to be, Rhaenyra, go ahead. But what I can't have you do is be dingy and dumb, with no power, with really no agency over here, damn it. Because you're supposed to be the queen and Jace locks you up? And the man listened to Jace? It pisses me off. Anyway, Alicent's plan is to send Cole and Aegon out. Excuse me, to send Cole and Aemond out, and then open up the Red Keep for Rhaenyra to come in and take out Aegon. You know, because he's bedridden, or so Alicent thinks. And she said, basically, a son for a son. I took one of yours, you can take mine, and we'll be done with it. Because Alicent, at this point, knows that she's out of her depth, or does she? Because Alicent, you're a raggedy hoe and you always will be. There's no getting back from that. Even though I really do think in your heart of hearts, you were like, cool, this is going to be the plan and this is going to eliminate all my worries and concerns because my kids are trash. This all could have been avoided day one if you had just not been an idiot. You knew he wasn't talking about your Aegon. You knew Viserys wasn't talking about your Aegon, and I'll never forgive you for that. You knew that. All right. Again, the issue is by this time, Aemond has already taken the throne because Aegon's gone. He's abdicated his throne like the coward wuss that he is. So I've taken over, mama. So she gets back thinking everything is sweet. Rhaenyra's got a plan. Rhaenyra's activating everybody. All right, y'all, come on, get the dragons. Y'all go over here. Because when Aemond gets over here, I'm going to send the bastards out with their dragons. They're going to take them out 3 against 1. It's going to be a done deal. The rest of us are going to descend on King's Landing, and we're going to do it because Alicent's going to open the door because we can trust Alicent. It was the glee on Rhaenyra's face, like, oh, this is going to be a winner. The plan has gone to hell. Aemond is on the throne, and we know Aemond ain't going nowhere. This is the most terrible time to have been a trash parent your whole life. I'm just going to set it right there. There's a reason all your kids are crazy. Helaena is the only one who got sense, and Helaena is real different. Just gonna sit there. The chickens came home to roost, baby, and you're gonna have to deal with that because now, Alicent, you need to be strung up, in my opinion. Anyway, now let's get over here to the Riverlands. Daemon is back on his bloody business. And listen, this is what Daemon does best. If Daemon doesn't have blood splatter on his face, I really don't want to see him at this point, you know? So he's out here. We know that he has fully pledged himself to Rhaenyra as the queen, and his mission goal in this whole world and life is to support her in her mission to seat the Iron Throne. Okay. And so he's there doing his best killing. They are taking out the lions of Lannister. They're taking out the army. Oscar Tully, the young lord, is like, yeah, I need proper arrangements for all of these bodies that are strewn about. Daemon says, yeah, no. My dragon will come clean this right up. The ashes will ash and it'll be fine. And Oscar's like, that's not how we do things. Okay, you have morals, you have standards, Oscar Tully. Working with Daemon, it's not gonna be for so long. It's not gonna be that long. All right. As soon as we think we've assessed and surveyed the victory, we see a horde coming from what I believe is the north. And then I see Chips and I say, listen, is it Sons of Anarchy over here? Is it Sons of Anarchy over here now? I said, I know when I see him what to expect, and it's going to get even worse. So this apparently is Lord Roderick, Roddy the Ruined Dustin, and he tosses Jason Lannister's head to Daemon, like, here, we're here to die for the queen. Listen, and I'm here for this energy. I need y'all to be wild. I need the Sons of Anarchy energy from you, Roddy the Ruin, and I hope it's something very, very special. This is Daemon's time. This is Daemon's energy. This is Daemon's type of crew. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen with them. Now, back over here at the Hightower camp, Sir Gawain, who you know is Alicent's brother, walks up and he sees a woman screaming and hollering, and this big burly knight come out after, and he's like, "Okay, this is hellish. Now, what we're not gonna do is essay the women and folks." So he goes to Sir Krispy Kreme and is like, "Sir Crispy, we need to control the men. They're turning into beasts. There should be an order, and I'm not their leader. You are." Sir Krispy Kreme painting the shield. Sir Crispy, shouldn't you be out surveying the land, doing something of use? And he's like, "After a while, we'll all be beasts." Sir, go directly to hell, Sir Crispy. You are just the trashiest knight I've ever seen in my whole life. No standard, no nothing. And now you're hand of the damn king. Like, Krispy Kreme could go directly to hell with Alicent. Take her with you at this point. I'm over both of y'all. There is no honor left. I guess season two completely broke him. Now, why he was broken, because that lady pulled her kitty cat back from him, I'll never understand. Because the arc of Sir Crispy Cole, because Rhaenyra didn't want to go off into the sunset with him, is crazy as hell. It's crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. Anyway, now at Harrenhal, we have the three bastards. We have Ulf, Hugh, and Adam. And honestly, I don't give a damn about nobody but Adam and Hugh. Honestly, at this point, I just want to hear about Hugh's story, because we know everything that he's gone through, and all we get to hear from is damn Ulf and how he was selling Boochie Cat to the priest. I don't care. Ulf, and so they're sitting there like sitting ducks, because, of course, they were waiting for Aemond to come so that they can take him out as a part of Rhaenyra's amazing plan that she contrived with Alicent. And Ulf starts telling his backstory and then talks about how, well, if we do well here, because mind you, Adam is like, well, this could go really bad. Like, he's got the biggest dragon, like, and Hugh was kind of taking that approach as well. This could be really bad. Ulf is like, well, hey, if we live, we'll get our own castles. And they're like, castles? Like, yeah, we'll be knighted. It'll be a thing. We'll have our name, all of that. Next thing I see, the damn wood witch comes out of the thing and saying, listen, y'all need to make your way to Dragonstone. We need help. We need help. Y'all are sitting in the wrong place. Stuff is going on. And immediately they follow the wood witch. And, and I'm talking about Alys Rivers, y'all. If you don't know, we met her at Harrenhal with Daemon and his fever dreams and all of the things. Now let's get over here, because again, it's Father's Day when this airs. And Sea Snake, we know he got bastards. He got kids probably all over the Seven Kingdoms. If I'm being honest, wherever that the ship goes, he probably has left his progeny all about spread around, right? And so we get this whole conversation with him and Alyn, because Alyn of Hull is Corlys's bastard son, and we remember that before Rhaenys passed away, the queen that should have been but never was, she had basically told him, basically, legitimize your kids. Like, their mother must have been very beautiful, but take care of them. Why are you doing this? And didn't Alyn save you? Like, what are you doing? Right. And so we have to listen to this raggedy ass, strange father have this conversation with Alyn about, yeah, well, I tried to do right by you. I really did like your mama. Your mama, yeah, she was really something. I tried to give y'all a life. And Alyn said, you tried to give us a life, but not a name. And we all know what a name would have meant back then, right? It was the difference between having some freedom and autonomy in your life and then just being a servant. Like, Sea Snake wrong as hell. And again, my anger couldn't let me feel for a stranger. At this moment, I don't give a damn what happened to you, Sea Snake. Don't give a damn if Captain Jack Sparrow, aka Admiral Lohar, sliced you up down there, buddy, because you were a trash ass father on Father's Day, a black father on Father's Day. House the Dragon, do better. Do better. And so now we know that Captain Jack Sparrow, aka Admiral Lohar, has an axe to grind. with the sea snake because he took my people. He took everything. He burnt everything down the ground. So now her plan is we're gonna burn all his fine leather goods, all of his treasures. That's gonna draw him out, and then we can get into a battle of a battle, right? So she was thinking smart, think big, B, and she was. But at the end of the day, the person who recruited her was very much like, well, what about the king? And I don't give a damn about your war. This is clearly about vengeance and me getting that get back with the sea snake. So I mean, her little crew did a lot of damage in this moment, in my opinion. You know, it looked mighty bad. And then we have, of course, Jace and Bela. Bela's on Moon Dancer. Jace comes in and, they're trying to help save the Sea Snake's fleet and all of that. So the fire gets involved, all of the things. But Jace, after he done locked his mama away because you can't go, but I can go. Jace is, again, another reason I couldn't feel for his untimely passing because he been begging for it all last season. I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. And Rhaenyra being like, no, sit your ass down somewhere. You're supposed to be the next in line. Like, does no your mama is grown. If she want to take her ass out there and get whatever, let her do that. But you stay your tail at home. And Bela having to come be Captain Save-A-Ho every second was aggravating as hell. I said, how you not get you got your dragon clipped not once but twice. Then enter Sheepstealer and Rhaena coming in, and I'm thinking they think that Sheepstealer's an enemy. It's friendly fire. Sheepstealer don't know that that's Rhaena's sister. And I'm thinking, is it gonna take Bela out? Meanwhile, Jace is just trying to come in and save the day, but Jace is raggedy. Ultimately, they take down Jace's dragon. So another dragon down. We don't have too many dragons now. Another dragon down. Jace falls in that water, cuts himself loose, is swimming up. Next thing we know, pow, pow, pow. Jace gone, dead in the water, literally. Rhaenyra locked up wanting to be king. I wanted to care about Jace, but I couldn't because I really feel like he's been doing this forever. It just damn. All right. So then we get over back to Alicent. Alicent is forging notes because I need to try to regain some control in this situation because everything is raggedy. Of course, she tries to get Aemond to go to Daemon. Like, I need you to go over there. She's signing things, sending it to Ormund, Hightower, just forgery. And Helaena basically catches it and says, listen, Aemond's afraid. Aemond knows that if he gets in front of all of Rhaenyra's dragons, he's going to die. He really doesn't want to do that. So is this subtle foreshadowing for the rest of the season? Is Aemond going to die in season 3? I don't know. And you book readers, don't spoil it in the comment section, but give me your take on how this is all playing out because Helena's prophecies never ever miss. They never miss, and I can't wait. Now, of course, like I said, Rhaenyra is locked up at Dragonstone. Queen's Guard locked her in there at the request of Jace, and now she don't even know her son dead in the water. She's crying, raging, if I was a man, if I was the king, figure it out. Rhaenys tried to warn you in season 1 what this was going to be. And you said, you just mad. You just mad. No, Rhaenys had wisdom because she been through it. Anyway, now we get, of course, and we already covered the Battle of the Gullet. Now, who I'm most interested in this opening is Ormond Hightower. Ormond has a vendetta. He has got something to prove. Of course, he got the letter from the young man who wrote in. That was very shady to me. Drop it in the comments. Let me know who Ormond is. Because go feed him and get him cleaned up. But why are you getting him cleaned up for later? What is it, Ormond? What is your vice, Ormond Hightower? I need to know who you are. I can already verify that you are, in fact, a scoundrel. Yes, thou art a villain, Ormond, and I just need to get some more information on him. But ultimately, y'all, again, Helaena is still my standout. I still love her down bad. I need Rhaenyra to really get it in gear. Now you're down 2 sons, sister. What are you gonna do? Alicent is over there in her gilded cage. Aemond is probably gonna try to bet her soon. And is she gonna do it just because he's a lunatic? Maybe. She's afraid. Alicent is literally afraid of this person that she brought into the world that she ain't even try to raise. Crispy can die twice next episode. That would be amazing. But I don't know, y'all. Drop it in the comments. Let me know Let me know, is Rhaena ever going to get some control over Sheepstealer, or is Sheepstealer just going to be a wild ride? Overall, in terms of my sweet pea ratings, out of five sweet peas being the best, one sweet pea being the worst thing I've ever seen, I'm giving this premiere like a 3.5. I had really high expectations, and I fear this just didn't meet everything for me. But you guys drop it in the comments. Let me know. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hype the video, do all of the things, and I will see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.